guys, welcome to Karen's Corner. Today I really want to try out my oxide sprays. I have not used them before. In fact, I just opened them, I took the plastic off, which was really a little tedious job. It took me about 15 minutes to get them all, get the packaging off, but oh well. I did see some videos of Tim Holtz and on how to use them, and I found out that they are exactly the same as the inks. So they do exactly the same, there's nothing different about them. The only thing that is different is that it's fluid. And because it's fluid, you can of course use loads more and have it mix a bit better and stuff, so it does do something else. But actually they are exactly the same as the inks, just in fluid form. So I really want to try this. I hope this one is okay. I really want to try this one because look at this. This one is crooked. The cap is okay, it's just that the bottle is a bit crooked. So I hope it sprays in the right direction. I want to try that out. If it's okay, then okay. But if it sprays, if I want to spray over there and it goes that way, yeah, I need to contact the store where I bought this. I also saw a video where Tim Holtz used the Distress Spry Stains. These I have had these for, well, as long as they were here. I don't know when they came out actually. I have not used one of them. So I thought, you know what, I can try them as well. So I want to try some of the stains with the oxides and the oxides alone. Okay. And I want to use my Diane Reevely journal because these pages are a bit thicker and I can handle water better. So, and I also want to use one of my Alice in Wonderland stamps. This is all Alice in Wonderland. Look at it. Oh. So I've got these, and I've got Gorgeous, and more Gorgeous. This is not really Alice, but yes it is. She's called Gabrielle, but come on, it's Alice. But I did have one by... this one. What else do I have? Deep red. Indigo blue, and oh, it's all nice, but I really wanted this one. Oh, it's smaller than I thought. I thought it would be this big. But it, oh, that's... Okay, it's a bit smaller than I thought. Nah, that's just... Oh, I do have this one. Wait a minute, just a second. So I also have this one. This is also a Diane Reevely art journal, and I bought it to use for the summer art school. What's that called? I bought it a few years ago. Look, this is better. This is what I mean. So it's gonna be this one. I used it. I bought a course. When was this? And you got different lessons, and you could do them. I did this together with my daughter a few years ago. Oh, 2015. Apparently we went to France because I saw the Eiffel Tower. It was really fun to do. This one isn't finished. This one is cute. And oh, I love the colors, by the way. So you had just a few products you could use, and you got different things to do every day or every week or whatever you wanted. But we just didn't finish it, and I made this thing. Okay, so this is a book. I'm just going to take a page that really wants to lay flat a bit. This one. Okay. I'm not sure if this will fit in the box that I have. Oh guys, there's preparations before I start. Let's just find out which colors I like to use. Let's first see. I have these. I do have more, but I think I want to use really bright colors in this one. The blue and the wild honey. And maybe pink. And on here, of course, my favorite colors also. This one, because I need to try it out. I think this one. Maybe a bit purple. I need to figure out which ones to use because yeah, maybe this one. I have to shake them and that's gonna take a while, so I'm gonna go for these colors. So this might make a lot of mud, but sometimes I don't mind. So these I need to shake. I'm gonna do most of it off camera, but I saw a trick that Tim Holtz did. You can't shake them like this, but you need to shake them like this. and that takes a long time because on the bottom you have, can you see it? Here you have the pigment and over here is all the dye, and you need to mix those. He said I don't have time to do that. The problem is when you shake it like this, there might be some stain coming out of here, some oxide ink. So he just takes this and shakes it like this, and if there's something coming out of here, I don't know how long you have to shake it, then it will be in the towel and not on your hands or your shirt or whatever. Okay, I'll be shaking for a while. By the way, guys, you have to take off the cap first before you do this, because apparently that's where the ink comes out. So first I'm gonna start with this side. I'm gonna do with just oxides, and that side I'm gonna use Distress Spry Stains as well. So let's get started. I'm going to start with this weird one. I want to see if this one works. So I want it over there somewhere. Yeah, not sure if it works yet, but oh well. And some yellow, because yellow is my favorite. Okay, they spray really weird in a big circle. Okay, oh, that's nice. So let's use some pink, because I want pink and a bit of blue. Now that might make a bit mud, but a lot of mud. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure about this. Maybe I should have used more. And I made mud, of course. I shouldn't have used the blue. This is not... Oh, actually. I wanted to say this is not what I want, but look at it. This is really nice. It's not what I wanted, but it's really nice. Right, first impression. I don't know. It sprays in a big circle, and I'm working on a small surface. Now I have a really nice mud. Let's see what happens if I go over this with... I think I need to shake it again. With pink. I think you need to spray loads of it, like this. But look at this. How do you do that? If I want this corner to be pink, maybe closer. And this to be yellow. Ooh, now this I like, but I want the middle to be yellow. So pink and yellow. And, oh my gosh, a bit of purple over here. So now what? It doesn't fill the whole thing. I'm not sure what to do with that. More yellow then. Okay, and use a bit of water. Oh, this I like. Look at it. Now, this I like. It's totally different from what I expected, but... Ooh, look at that. A bit more. Because it is more fluid, you can do stuff like this better than with the inks, of course. I want to try this. Of course, this is all oxidized now because these are sprays. But I do like the effect I'm getting now. It's totally not what I thought it would be, but it is nice. I want some orange. A bit of orange over here. Ooh. And what I want to do now is pick it up and spritz this. So I use a lot of water, so it's all gonna be very soft and pastel because everything oxidizes. But look at it. Ooh, I like it. So you see the orange disappearing. But it looks really nice. You get a really weird background. Now I just want to come back in with a bit of water. Because I use a lot of water, all the color is gone and you just get an oxidized effect. But actually that is really nice. And when you know, put some water on it, you activate it again and it looks really nice. It would be nice to have these drops on here, but then I need to use something else. Like a Wait a minute, let me try something. I'm gonna take a big brush, if it works. I'm going to, how am I gonna do that? I'm not really sure, but I want pink. I want to spritz a bit of pink on here. Can you see that? Yeah. Ah, look at it. Always clean the nozzle, guys, so it doesn't clog. Bit of water. Okay. And I'm just gonna mix this and do this. Ah, because it's pink, it looks a little bit like blood spatters, but let's just say this is something else. I have no idea how this is gonna dry, if it's gonna stay a bit more, you know, if it's gonna have a bit more color or not. We'll find out. Oh boy, I like it. So now I want to try it over here. Right, let's see, these are oxides and these are the other ones. I'm going to start with a bit of this, and I do have a really bright color, but that's the only thing I have. So I'm just gonna try it. This, and then I'm gonna take the fired brick and maybe some yellow. Is that gonna make mud? Probably. Oh well, we'll find out, because this is a dark color. And I really want to spritz loads of this on here. And let's just find out what that does. I'm gonna spritz a lot of it. Again, I'm not sure if spritz is the right term, but it is now. So a lot of yellow and, oh well, some pink as well. Okay, let's see what that does. So lots of water on this one. Of course it makes a lot of mud, but I really like this color, so it's not that bad. I am going to dab it a little. Let's just see. You know what? I want a bit more water. Let's see if I can reactivate this, because I want it to drip a bit more. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's nice. I like it. I want a bit more over here. Shall I just use this one? Distress Spray. I'm going to use a spray over here again. And some water. No, water, that's not water. Oh boy, because it's the first time I have to really think about what I'm doing. Oh, look how that goes. Oh my gosh, look at it. I love that. Okay. Let's see the difference, guys, when I dry this, if there's a lot of difference between that one and that one. I do want the dark over here gone a bit. Okay, let's see. I do like the combination, because over here you've got... Wait, I'm just covered in pink now. Over here you have a bit more color. This is a bit more pastel. So I'm thinking maybe let's try a bit pink over here, but I'm gonna try the oxide pink, which is really pink. And spritz some water over it and let it drip down. So it's activating, of course, the stains also. Oh, look at that, it's a bit metallic. I like it. Oh, this is awesome. So this is why you need paper that can stand lots of water, because there's lots of fluid on here. So the pink turned a bit orange because there was orange or yellow underneath. But look at it, you can still see it a bit. Oh, okay. I do like it. I'm gonna drip some water on here, which isn't that hard because this thing doesn't spray that well anymore. It just actually, most of the time, it just drips. But oh well. So I'm gonna do these ones, but I also want to put some drops on here like I did before. Shall I use the same color? I would like it if this stayed the way it is. You know, a bit of bright and a bit of the oxide look. But you can see some of these specks are a bit pinkish. I like it. Let's try it again. Oh my goodness. Okay, oh, this is awesome. So let's take all this away. First I need to do all these things. Make sure there's no ink left on here, otherwise it'll just clog up the nozzle and it won't work the next time. Okay, so I put all the caps back on, and I'm taking out the paper. Look how awesome this paper looks. Oh, nice. You can see on this side it's really pastel and oxidized, and on this side, well, the colors are a bit brighter, but the colors are a bit brighter. So now I really need to clean this. Look at it, how that looks. But look at this, guys. Wow. So I think if you really want to see how this works, you need to get different little sheets of paper and try everything out. This was the first thing I used it, but you can see that this is all oxidized and pastel, and this has a bit more color in it. So I do like the mixture of the oxide sprays and the Distress Spry Stains. Because that's a bit more colorful, but because you use a lot of fluid, it's gonna oxidize a bit more. I really love this. I had no idea what I was going to... Well, I had no expectations. I know that when you use the oxide sprays or the oxide inks, first it looks really bright and you think, oh, I love these colors. And then you start using water and stuff and it just turns pastel. And sometimes I don't like that because I really love the vibrant colors, and then you get this. But this is what you're going for with oxide inks. So, yeah. It's not bright colored backgrounds. But I did make a lot of mud. But look at it. I love it. I love the way that looks. So, I'm going to clean this. So I'm going to play with this some more, guys, off camera. This was really my first try. So, again, no idea what I could expect. So now I want this cutie on here, and I really want this text on here, but it's so small. I'm not sure I can stamp it on here in one go. It says, would you tell me please which way I ought to go from here? And then Cheshire Cat says, that depends a good deal on where you want to get to. And Alice says, I don't much care where. And then the Cheshire Cat says, then it doesn't matter which way you go. I really love this quote, but it's got such tiny letters. I'm not sure if you can see it on here. Well, maybe on this side. This side is a bit too busy. So I think I want Alice over here and then Cheshire over here. And actually this always looks a bit like a galaxy, so you want to do space stuff with it. But I think Alice will look really well, pretty on here. I need to dry it a bit more though. It's still a bit wet, as you can see. I did use a lot of water. Oh, but I love it. Okay, I'm going to stamp Alice, and first I'm gonna try this again, guys. Really ink it up well, and this time it fits. And I forgot to take out the foam that's underneath here, but it'll work. Oh, she's cute! I love her skirt. As you can see, I've never used this one before. Well, it's really cute. Let's hope this works. Especially the skirt. Oh, she's gorgeous. I love it. Well, I think this one is okay. So. Oh boy. So now the question is, will I be able to stamp the words in one go? But if it doesn't work, I can always put it on paper again and put it over the whole thing. I think, maybe. I don't know. The chances of this working are very slim, I think. Still, I'm gonna try it. Why not? I can do this. I think, maybe, perhaps. Okay, first of course I'm gonna stamp it on a piece of paper, maybe twice or 3 times. Look, I'm not even sure if you're gonna see it. Let's just stamp it on here. Ooh, you might, but it. I hate edges, guys. When you get that. That's also why I stamp it one more time before I really use it. Because you can see over here, you get this edge, and there's something I really don't like. It's edges. I'm not sure if this is gonna work now. Fingers crossed, please. I'm just gonna put it over here. I'm not sure if I have it upside down. Well, fingers crossed I don't have it upside down. Although it would be an Alice in Wonderland thing to have it upside down, so... Okay, here we go. You do see it. You need a magnifying glass, but you do see it. I like it. I like it. I did it. Oh boy. And it isn't even upside down. How about that? So, look. If you look closely. But I do like the fact that you don't really see it immediately. Okay, I'm gonna color this beautiful lady. I'm not gonna use my alcohol markers. Oh, I forgot. I need to use Stays On for this. If I want to use my alcohol markers. I think I'm gonna use my real brushes. I'm not sure if those work with this ink. We'll find out. Otherwise I'll just have to do it again. So these are my Arteza real brushes, and I'm figuring out if I want to keep them in here or put them in little, how do you call them? Pencil cases or so, by color, you know, all the blues together, and greens maybe, and browns and orange, and I don't know. Would you do that? Because this is, you can see what you have, but I really like it to be in a small container. I don't know yet. Let me know what you would do. Let's try this one first, and then I'm gonna start coloring. But first, a new battery. I've got such a great camera. This is a great camera, but sometimes it just stops recording without a beep or anything, so I didn't notice. This is what I did with the Arteza brush. I'm not even sure if you saw me getting the brushes, but the real brushes, but I don't really like it. Maybe it's the paper. Oh, of course it's the paper. I use, you see, I use Strathmore smooth paper for this. And this is Whisper White by Stampin' Up. Maybe that's the problem and not the brush. So I'm gonna stamp it again on Bristol smooth paper and use my brushes. I'll be right back. That was fun. Okay, so I stamped it again, dried it again. And let's see my Arteza brushes. This is skin tone. If it looks better on this paper. It looks better on this paper. This is the difference. Yeah, see, you really need the right paper for this, and I think the Bristol Strathmore smooth paper is awesome for this, as you can see. Look, that's way better. But you need to be careful with this brush point, not to go outside of the lines with these small stamps. So I'm going to give her the Disney Alice color, so blue skirt, yellow hair, because I just like it. So I'm gonna fast forward this bit because, you know, it's just coloring, but it's really gorgeous. Okay, here we go. Okay guys, I think this is it. The very small parts over here, I bent over the arm a bit, but sometimes my hands shake a little bit. I don't know why, but they just do. And of course this was one of those days. So, and because this is a brush, it has a real fine point that you just You can make real fine lines, but they also stick out a bit. Oh well, it's okay. Oh, of course she needs red lips because, oh, she does. And blue eyes. Come on, she needs blue eyes. Can I do that without ruining the whole thing? Oh my gosh. No, there I go. I already have some on her face. Well, oh well. First, this used to bug me a lot, but yeah, I have sometimes I have those days. And having said that, I'm going to attempt to give her red lips with shaky hands and a brush. Well, that's gonna be fun. I can do it. I can do it. Of course I can do it. Almost, almost. Just a little bit more. I did it. Now, the fun part is fussing cutting this. And my really good scissors I used yesterday to open a package, and it had lots of glue on it. And yeah, I need to clean that first, so I'm gonna do it with this one. It's gonna be fun because my hands shake today and I'm not really good with this one. I need those big scissors. So guys, I'll get back to you when this is done. This is gonna be really, really fun. So I'll get back to you in just a second. Okay guys, this was not easy to fussy cut. This paper is really thick and my scissors aren't the best scissors, so, but I did it. Look how awesome that is. So now I want to stamp something in the background, and I thought maybe something as bold as this. And I really like this. I do have them over here. I have this same idea. I just broke it the last time. But maybe this one, because it's a bit thinner. And then maybe some stars. Not sure about this. This looks a bit like flowers, but this looks like a flower as well. This is an old penny black set. Look at it. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, I like it. I've had it for years. 2011. This was when I had my stamping shop. First time I'm gonna use it, guys. So I'm going to use this thing. Oh my gosh. And I think I'm going to use blue ink. So maybe this? Yes, this. Perfect. So I'm going to stamp it on a piece of paper first because it's the first time I'm using it. Ah, I like it. Okay, so I'm randomly gonna stamp some of this on here. One over here. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna do a few of those. I thought I had some blue ink over here, but this is paint. Old paint. One over here. Oh, I like this. One over here. Maybe that's it. Let's see. What else can I do? Ooh, this is difficult. I like this, but this is too much. It needs to be floating. I'm not sure, but you know what? I'm gonna try this one. It might be too much. I'm just gonna try it in a corner. Let me just clean this one first. And the question is, do I do blue? No. I'm gonna do a different color. Maybe something like this. Sweet Sugar Plum. These are Stampin' Up! Inks, by the way. These are my favorite inks with color. I mean, I use Archival ink by Ranger a lot for my black, but when I want to use color, I love my Stampin' Up! Ink. So let's just randomly do this. I randomly like it. Just one more. And that's gonna be over here. That's it. No more. Ooh, that's really good of me, because normally I just stamp the whole. I want one here, one here, one here, one there. And I'm gonna leave it like this. Now I need a little star. So let's put these back first. Which color shall I do the stars? Maybe green? Green stars, why not? So I do have these stars, but this is so old that it's breaking. It's very sticky. Yeah. I'll make it a block. Gonna do one green over here. Oh, no, I like the green. Oh my gosh, I like this one. Didn't think I would, but I do. One more over here. Let's do that again. Well, okay. And one over here. Okay, that's a weird one. Doesn't matter. So is that enough? Oh, I like this. It can use one little, maybe something with a bit of... Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if this still works. I bought this in... Oh my gosh, when was it? My daughter turned 12. She's almost 27 now, so a long time ago. This is Lunar Lights from Stamp Oasis, which is a stamping store in Vegas. Not sure if they still exist. I don't think so. This is to use with special paper and... I don't know if it's gonna work, but it is silver. No, it isn't. I thought it was a bit more silver. Maybe I've got the wrong color. Let me check. Just a second. Okay, this is, I think, more pearl stuff. This might be silver. And I've also got these colors, so I'm just gonna try something else. This is not the color that I want. Okay, what I'm going to try, this is silver. It's not really shimmery silver though. I'm going to try to do this. I'm not sure if you can mix this with water. I have no idea, it's been so long ago. Let's do this over here because my desk is gonna be silver. It is nice, but it's not the silver that I want. Do I have something that's more silver? You know what? I think it's okay. I've got this smudge stuff, but I think I'm going to go over it with a bit of blue. I'm not sure if it dries up shimmery or, you know, or not. Here it comes. So like I said, I've had this for 15 years or so. It's amazing that it still works. Big splatters, I like it. And also over here. Oh, not too much on there, it's hard to read as it is. Okay, I do like this. So I think I'm gonna go for a bit of purple as well. So here we go. Ooh. Oh, I like this. This one is awesome. I think this is it. So, I've got all kinds of really fun colors on my hand and on my desk and everywhere. So guys, I'm going to dry this now. First clean this a bit. That's the trouble when you do this. I mean, it's really nice on the page, but it's everywhere. Right, so I'm going to dry this with my heat tool and wash my hands and then glue on Alice, and I think that might be it. This is, well, we'll find out when Alice is glued on if this needs to be on a piece of paper after all, or just like this. So I'm gonna dry it, clean my hands, glue Alice on, and then I'll get back to you. So guys, look at this. When you tilt it, it really shimmers. So that's the Lunar Lights. It still works after, what was it, 15 years or so? Wow. I really like it, but I'm not sure if I like this. It's really subtle, but maybe it's just too subtle. So I stamped it again and tore it out. But that's too white. So what I'm going to try is I'm going to make this a bit pink and blue. Perhaps, maybe. I that nice? So, bit pink. It's called Sweet Sugar Plum, so it's not really pink, but that's better. And then make the edges blue with a bit of pink. Maybe this is not bad. I think like this. I'm just gonna do it because this is just too subtle. On one hand I like this better, but also you hardly see it. So let's forget we have that, and let's just find some glue and glue this. Just glue it over it. Let's just do it. And I was so happy I did it in one go. And I'm just gonna glue over it. To be honest, this I did in one go as well. So guys, I'm not going to use dots. Lots of you will say, because you're waiting until I'm gonna do that. But if you tilt it a bit, I've got lots of splatters and I really love that. I really want to make a border around it, but the fact is that I'm not even gonna give her some ground to stand on, because she's a bit walking through a psychedelic space thing, thinking, where am I? Is this Wonderland? So I'm gonna leave it like this because it fits with Alice. I can leave a trail that way, maybe. Ooh, that might be nice, or it might just ruin the whole thing. I'm at that point again. I'm gonna use a blue marker. Let's see what I can do. Nothing, because the marker doesn't work. I got a tip to take off the nib and put in a drop of re-inker. And I really want to try that, but to be honest, I just never seem to find the time for stuff like that, so. But I do like the idea. Oh, is this nice? I'm not really sure, so let's do it. It's not bad, actually. It's like she's walking, if you look really closely. It's a bit of shade, isn't it? I kind of like it. I'm gonna make it a bit darker. Oh, I like it. Now, of course, I need to do it all the way over here, so like this. Okay, I really like this effect. This is a really bit of shade over here. I like it. She's just walking through space, like Alice does. And she doesn't know where to go, but if you don't care that much, well, it doesn't matter which way you go. This part has been only with oxide sprays, and because this is fluid, I think you get more that it's gonna oxidize more because it's wet. But I really love this. And over here I used some Distress Spry Stains, and you get a bit more color, just a little bit. Of course it also oxidizes a lot, maybe a bit more because you use more fluid, but you still get a bit of that darker color. So I do love this, but I also really love to use it together. So that's a good tip by Tim Holtz. Look how that sparkles and shines. So what do you think, guys? I really need to play more with my oxide sprays because this is just one page and I made a lot of mud right away. So I want to use, you know, really bright colors together and really a bit darker, the cool and the warm colors separate, and see what it's going to do. I want to make swatch cards with these, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play with it a bit more, and when I find something I think I can do that, I'm going to show you more, of course. But first I want to play a bit with it off camera. And although this is really fun, it's really scary to start a video like this because I'm not sure if it's gonna work. I never used it and it didn't work the way I thought it would, but I really like the end result. So let me know what you think, and you know, of course, I would love it if you like, subscribe and hit that notification bell to get notified when I have a new video. And let me know in the comments down below, have you already used your oxide sprays? Do you already have them? And well, just leave some comments down below. I love reading them. So all that's left to say now is groetjes from Holland, greetings from Holland. And actually a bit from psychedelic space wonderland. Bye.